I'm going to be showing you how to complete all the side quests and find all the collectibles in the Batcave hub world within LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. Let's get started. Alright, so here at the entrance of the Batcave, we're going to start off with the first Adam West in Peril of this area. So from the start here, we're just going to make our way over here to the right side where Batman keeps all of his suits, and Adam West is actually going to be trapped in one of the suit chambers. So we're just going to switch over to Batman's sonar suit, break open the glass. Adam West will walk out, he's going to thank you, and you will rescue the first Adam West in Peril, as well as unlock a new gold brick. So next up here, we're going to do our first side quest. This is called Lost in Translation. So if you just walk over here to the back right of the Batcave, Batgirl is going to be waiting for us here, so we're going to talk to her. And after about 30 seconds of talking or so, you're just going to have to follow the Bat Hound, I believe he's called. And so he's going to kind of escort you around the Batcave, and periodically you're going to get attacked by a bunch of Joker goons. I have no idea how these Joker goons are getting in the Batcave, but I guess they've figured out the location of it. I guess that makes sense because Joker was in the Batcave in LEGO Batman 2, if you guys remember. So we're going to walk up here, and there's going to be another wave of enemies that starts attacking us, so we're going to take care of them. And as soon as you take care of all the enemies, the dog should start moving again. You can just keep following them along up until you get to the Bat computer, and then once you do that, there's going to be another little cutscene that plays, and then you will unlock Batgirl as a playable character, and the game will also give you a gold brick for completing a side quest. Next up, we're going to grab the Grayson character token. So over here on the left side near the Bat computer, there's going to be some LEGO objects that we can destroy. And once you destroy those, that'll give you a buildable electrical panel. So you know what to do with these. We're going to have to switch over to Batman's electricity suit. You can suck the electricity out of there and then deposit it over here on the other electrical panel over here on the right side. And so we're just going to charge that up. And once you do so, it's going to open up this little container over here on the right side. And inside is the character token for Grayson, also known as Dick Grayson. And we're going to go ahead and unlock another character token. This is for the Joker Clown Henchman. So all those henchmen that were sneaking into the Batcave, now we're actually going to be able to play as them after we complete this next little puzzle. So we're going to head down this little elevator here. You just have to stand on it, it'll move down. And once you get down here, there's going to be 5 bat flags located around the Batcave here. So the first 2 are right there next to the elevator. The next one's going to be over here on top of this little cave. And so you can just throw your batarang at it, and that'll count. And then the 4th one's going to be there in the background, and the 5th one's going to be over here on the left side above this other cave. And once you hit all 5 of those, it'll spawn the character token up here. So we're just going to walk up and grab the character token for Joker Clown Henchman. And we're just going to keep on grabbing character tokens because the next one is going to be Batman Darkest Night version. So down here, there's going to be one of these laser traps. So we're going to use Batman's sensor suit to go invisible. Then you can walk in and grab the Batman Darkest Night character token. Very simple. And this next one is a pretty important character, Bruce Wayne. So you get to play as Batman without the costume on. So over here, there's going to be this pool of water. We're just going to swim on over here to this big block of ice. And so what we're going to do is switch over to Batman's sonar suit to break open that ice. And inside there's going to be a sensor suit area. So we're going to switch over to Batman's sensor suit and just tap the B or circle button to highlight the screen green. And that's going to reveal a gold LEGO object. So we're just going to switch over to Batman's spacesuit, destroy that gold LEGO object, and that'll unlock Bruce Wayne as a playable character. And we are not stopping with the character tokens because next up we're going to unlock Alfred 1966 version. And this is one of the few times you have to use the Atom character and his unique shrinking ability. Now, if you don't have the Atom unlocked, you can unlock him in one of the levels, but you can also use the Mini Characters Extra, which is available for purchase right from the start of this game. So we're going to go into this little maze, stand on all the different little pressure pads, make your way to the end, and grab the Alfred 1966 character token. Now we're going to switch over to a gold brick. This is the first gold brick in the Batcave. So here in the water, there's going to be some bouncing rocks. So I recommend switching over to a character that can go underwater, like Batman's scuba suit. And you can just start punching these rocks, and it'll say 1 out of 5, 2 out of 5. And you just have to go around and destroy them all within the time limit. You might also be able to use like Superman's laser vision to quickly destroy them all. I'm not sure if that works, but Batman's scuba suit definitely works, and that'll give you gold brick number 1. Now for another character token, this is going to be for Catwoman. And for this one, we actually need to leave this kind of starting area. This is a very large room within the Batcave, so we're going to head back up to the elevator take that up, and then walk up this little ladder and move on over to the trophy room here within the Batcave. So once we get into the trophy room, there's going to be some chess pieces kind of randomly on the ground here. So all you have to do is to start attacking them with any character. And when you start destroying them, it's going to give you some buildable chess pieces. So there's going to be one on the right, and then there's going to be another one here on the left side after you destroy those Lego objects. Build up this king chess piece, and then that'll unlock the Catwoman character token. Next, we're going to grab gold brick number 2. So for this one, there's going to be 5 of these wet floor signs. I guess that's what they're supposed to be. They're like these little floor signs with Batman's logo on them. And we just have to destroy all 5 within the time limit. So the first one's going to be there near the start, and there's 3 of them kind of located around the Batman Arkham Knight Batmobile there. And then the 5th one's going to be over here on the right in front of the Riddler Hourglass. And once you destroy all 5 of those, you will unlock gold brick number 2. So next, we're going to go for a vehicle token. This is for the Batmobile 1989 version. This one's pretty simple to start destroying the Batman Arkham Knight Batmobile, and then it's going to give you a buildable Batman 1989 Batmobile, and right above it is going to be the vehicle token for that. So you can use that on the Oa Lantern Planet. Next is going to be the character token for Batman Zur-En-Arrh, I think is how you say it. Basically, there's going to be 3 switches for this one. So over here on the right side, there's going to be this little Batmobile chest. We're going to destroy that, and that's going to give you a buildable switch. We're going to pull on that switch, and that's going to highlight one of these 3 lights. So we need to find the other 2 lights. So if we walk down next to the stairway here, there's going to be a little pressure pad on the ground, kind of hidden. So we're going to start destroying the Lego objects. Once those are destroyed, you can then stand on the pressure pad, and that'll highlight the second of 3 lights. Whereas the last one, well, we're going to have to switch over to a flying character for this one. So I think we're just going to switch over to Green Lantern here, and we're going to fly up over here on the right side, and you're going to notice a silver Lego object blocking one of the levers. So we're going to switch over to Batman's power suit. Once we get up here, fire our rocket on that. It's going to blow up, giving you access to the lever. So we're going to walk up there, pull on it. That'll highlight the last light here, and once you do so, that'll then open up the chest, finally giving you access to this character token. They made you really work for this one for whatever reason. So we're just going to walk up there and grab the character token for Batman Zur-En-Arrh. Next, we have another Adam West in Peril to rescue. So if we walk over here to the right side, there's going to be this Batman 1966 movie set. And there's going to be some destructible Lego objects over here on the left side. So we're just going to start destroying those. And that's going to give you a buildable grapple hook. So we're going to switch over to a character that can use a grapple hook like Batman or Robin and start pulling on that. It's going to knock down the candle. And behind that portrait there, Adam West, I guess, was just kind of trapped there. He's going to dance around, and that'll be the second Adam West in Peril. So that's actually going to be everything in the trophy room, at least for now. We're going to come back here later for a side quest, but we're going to do a different side quest right now called Sleep Well. This one's going to be located kind of in the main room of the Batcave. So we're going to walk over here next to the Bat Computer, and the Bat Hound is going to have a little quest for us. So we're going to wave at him to initiate the quest, and this is a super easy side quest, probably one of the easiest ones in the game. So there's going to be this chest right next to him. Just destroy that, and that's going to give you one of these buildable turning switches. And so we're just going to push it on the green side just a little bit, and then Mr. Mxyzptlk, however you say his name, Mr. M, as we called him in another guide, he's going to pop out, and there's going to be kind of a lengthy cutscene of them talking here. But once that cutscene ends, you will unlock Ace the Bat Hound as a playable character, and because this is a side quest, you will also gain a gold brick. So next, we're going to go ahead and unlock the Gray Ghost character token. This is a character who appeared in Batman the Animated Series back in the 90s. He was played by Adam West, or voiced by Adam West, I should say. So for this one, we're going to head into the character customizer room here in the Batcave. And once you get in here, there's going to be 5 Lego objects that we need to destroy. They're like these little computer monitor panels of some sort. So the first one's going to be right there. Next one's going to be over here on the right side. Then we're going to walk up the steps over here on the right side, kind of hidden behind that pipe. That one's kind of tricky to find. It's number 3 and number 4 out of 5 is right there next to that bat suit chamber. The 5th one's going to be over there on the right side a little bit further. That's going to lower down this little laser force field, and inside is going to be the character token for the Gray Ghost. And within this character customizer room, there's also going to be the 3rd gold brick. So we're going to walk all the way up the steps here, Over here on the left side, you might notice a glass Lego object, so we're going to destroy that using Batman's sonar suit. And once we do, it's going to reveal a techno panel, so we're going to switch over to Robin's techno suit, hit the B or circle button on that, then mash the X or square button on that. That's going to open up this little chest here in the back, giving you gold brick number 3. So next we're going to leave this character customizer room, but we're actually going to be coming right back here in a second. But this is going to be for the side quest called America's Next Top Sidekick. So we're going to head into the laboratory room here in the Batcave. We haven't been here yet. And there's going to be this elevator. We need to get up to the second floor. You can either wait for the elevator, or you can do it the fast way and just use a flying character to fly up. And Batcow is going to be waiting here for us with a side quest. And this is going to be one of those character creator side quests where they're going to request that you create a character with a couple different pieces on them. So we're going to head back into the character customizer room, hop into the machine, and we can just modify any of our created characters and make sure they have the cow hat piece as well as the cow body piece. So both of those are available for 1,000 studs, so pretty affordable. And so once your created character has those two pieces on them, we can then head back over to where we started the side quest, and we can pretty much finish this thing up. So we're going to head into the laboratory, fly up here to the second floor, switch over to a custom character A, which is the one that I always use, or whichever one that you used for this particular character. Talk to him. As long as you're wearing those two pieces, he'll be happy with you, and you will unlock a gold brick for your troubles. So this next side quest is actually going to be located near the front entrance of the Batcave, so we're going to make our way back to the main room. And Kevin Smith, of all people, is going to be waiting for us. He's going to give us a side quest called a Polarizing Decision. And this side quest is going to be super similar to the one we just did because it's going to be another create your own character one. So this time we have to equip these polar bear kind of items on our character. So we're going to move back over to the character customizer room, and we're going to hop back into the machine. And this time there's just two pieces we need to grab. We need to do the polar bear hat as well as the polar bear torso. So we're going to move over here to the hats and purchase the polar bear one for 1,000 studs. So that'll give you the hat, and then you can move over to the body or torso and equip the polar bear torso for another 1,000 studs. And once you have those two items equipped on your custom character, we can then return to Kevin Smith there at the front entrance of the Batcave, and just make sure to talk to him while you're playing as that custom character. For me, mine's going to be custom A, and we're just going to wave at him, and he's going to talk to us for about 30 seconds or so, and that'll complete the side quest, and you will unlock the character token for Kevin Smith this time, and you're also going to gain another gold brick for your collection. So the next side quest is going to be called Churning as we go, and for this one we need to return to the laboratory room here in the Batcave, fly up to the second floor again, and Batcow is going to be waiting in the exact same spot that he was before, but this time he has a VR side quest that we need to do. So this game actually has several VR missions that give you gold bricks and vehicle tokens and things like that, but a couple of them actually relate to side quests. So at the bottom of the VR mission, select screen number 22 is going to be called Churning as we go. So we can initiate that one, and basically all you have to do is just knock off a bunch of these different red enemies, these very Tron looking enemies. And so once you knock all of them off, there's going to be some more that spawn in, and this time they're going to like create these little waves that you have to kind of jump over. And once we take care of all of them, it's going to give you another little puzzle here of these kind of wavy blue blocks that you have to kind of make your way to the top. And once you do so, that'll complete the Churning as we go VR mission. And once you return to the Batcave, Batcow will start talking to you, and he will hand you a gold brick. The next side quest is going to be called The Secret of Chimpanzees. So this one was not available right away, so what I had to do was just leave the laboratory room and then come right back in. And that caused this side quest to spawn in, and there is Mr. M, as we're going to call him throughout these guides, waiting for us. And we're going to talk to him. He's going to talk for a long time, as he usually does. That's going to initiate this side quest, and as soon as it begins, you're going to notice a sensing area nearby. So we're going to switch over to Batman's sensor suit, or Martian Manhunter, anybody that you want to use. And just keep sensing these different areas. It's going to slowly lead you over to the left side of the laboratory room, and eventually you're going to reach a dig spot. So we're going to switch over to a character that can dig, like Green Lantern or Alfred, and that's going to dig up a treasure chest, but it has a gold Lego object on it. So we're going to switch over to a Batman's spacesuit or Superman's laser vision to destroy that, and inside is going to be a gold brick. So now, as soon as you destroy that, there's going to be a little cutscene, and once they get done talking, you will unlock Detective Chimp as a playable character, as well as another gold brick for your collection. So next up, we have another VR mission to do. This one's called Bare-Fisted Beatdown. So we're just going to leave the room and come back, and Kevin Smith is going to be back. So we're going to talk to him, and he's going to give us a VR mission to do. And he's going to talk for a very long time, like longer than these guys usually talk. And we're going to walk over here into the VR seat, and we're going to head down to mission 23, which is called Bare-Fisted Beatdown. And so we're going to start this one, and for this one, what you have to do is actually stand on the red platforms. So usually you're like trying to avoid the red platforms, but in this case you actually want to stand on them and take damage. That's the goal here. And once you take damage 3 times, that'll complete the VR mission. So super easy one there. And as soon as you spawn back into the Batcave, Kevin Smith is going to start talking to you for a while. He'll say nice job and all that good stuff, and you will unlock another gold brick. Alright, so that's it for the VR missions for now, at least. Next up, we're going to do Everyone's a Critic. This is another side quest. So we're going to head back here into the main room of the Batcave, and we're just going to fly across this big gap. And Kevin Smith is going to have yet another side quest for us. So we're going to talk to him, let him do his little talk about Catwoman and all this good stuff. And this one was a little confusing about what exactly you're supposed to do at first, but I'm going to tell you exactly what it is you got to do. So first off, there's going to be a sensing area, so we're going to switch over to Batman's sensor suit. And there's going to be a trail of studs leading you up this ladder, and there's going to be a pile of junk here. So all you have to do is to start destroying all of the junk, and then Catwoman is just going to spawn in. I guess she just kind of hangs out in the Batcave for whatever reason. And there's going to be another sensing area, and after you use the sensing area, there's going to be another trail of studs. So essentially what you're doing is just following the trail of studs to these different piles of trash, and then there's going to be another sensing area once you destroy the pile of trash, and you just kind of keep doing that over and over again until you reach the final pile of trash. That's essentially what this side quest is. So eventually it's going to lead you all the way over here to the right side where the suit chambers are. And once you destroy that pile of trash, you're going to grab the little film reel or whatever that's supposed to be that Kevin Smith wants. And so once we have that object, we can wave to him. He's going to start talking to us. And once he finally gets done talking, you will unlock yet another gold brick. Next up, we have a side quest called Dot and Bothered, and this was a pretty cool one, so we're just going to leave the area, then come back, and Kevin Smith is going to have another mission for us, and this time we're going to have to fight Polka Dot Man, I believe is what his name is. Pretty cool character that they included in this game, and so we have a little boss fight here. So what you have to do is to start attacking him. He's got 3 hearts of health, and so once you take out the first heart of health, he's then going to spawn a whole bunch of Joker henchmen. Again, we just have all these villains just sneaking into the Batcave. I think Batman needs to upgrade his security or something like that, but once we take out all the enemies, Polka Dot Man will reappear. You punch him once, then he's going to retreat again, take out another wave of Joker henchmen. He's going to come back in, and then you can finally finish off Polka Dot Man. And once you do so, Kevin Smith's going to start talking. You will unlock Polka Dot Man as a playable character, as well as another gold brick. Now, this next side quest is actually going to be one of the easiest within the Batcave, so this one's called Mxyzptlk in a Fix. Probably said that wrong, but that's okay. So we're going to head back into the trophy room. I said we'd come back here earlier on in this guide, and so there's going to be a side quest here waiting for us. So we're going to have Mr. M, as we'll call him, and the Riddler waiting for us. And so once they get done talking, their talking actually takes longer than what this side quest takes to beat. But over here on the left side, all we're going to have to do is walk over here to where this Riddler hourglass is, and just to the left of it, there's going to be a lever. Pull on that lever, and then Mr. M is going to start talking to you again, and that is literally it for this side quest. And once he gets done talking, you will gain another gold brick. So that's going to do it for the trophy room. Now we're going to head back to the main room here in the Batcave for this next side quest, which is called Rose-tinted Rumble. So near the front entrance of the Batcave, Nightwing is now going to be waiting for us. So we're going to wave our hand in front of him, and he's going to initiate this side quest. And this is going to be a pretty easy one. It's just kind of a beat 'em up. So there's going to be 20 enemies that we need to beat up. So it's going to be kind of a mix of Joker mime henchmen as well as these enemies kind of dressed up as crocodiles. I guess they're supposed to be like Killer Croc henchmen, but a pretty easy one. They're just going to keep spawning in until you take out 20 of them, and once you've taken out all 20, Nightwing will start talking to you again, and as soon as he gets done talking, you will unlock Nightwing as a playable character. Very cool. And of course, as always with the side quest, you will unlock another gold brick. The next side quest we're going to do is called Virtual Insanity, and as the name suggests, it's going to have to do with another VR mission. This is actually the last side quest where you have to do a VR mission, I believe. So back here in the laboratory area, Kevin Smith, yet again, is going to have another side quest for us to do. So we're going to talk to him to initiate this side quest, and once he gets done talking, we're going to head into the VR room, hop into the computer chair, and here at the bottom, mission number 24 is going to be called Virtual Insanity. We're going to initiate this one, and essentially there's just going to be a bunch of these red enemies that we need to take out, and so we're just going to walk up to them, start punching them, and over here they're going to be doing some laser beams, so just make sure to dodge all of those to progress to the next area. And we're just going to slowly escort all of these civilians over here. And once you do so, 5 more enemies are going to spawn in. And these guys actually don't die unless you knock them off the edge. So just kind of push them off. There's also a couple gaps there in the middle that you can also push them into. And once we've taken care of all of them, there's going to be another wave of 4 enemies. This time they have guns. So we're going to take care of them. Reach the glowing spot here at the end. And that will complete the VR mission. So once the game gets done showing you all the results, Kevin Smith is going to start talking to you once you're back at the Batcave, and as soon as he gets done talking, you will unlock Toyman as a playable character, and another gold brick. And that just leaves one more side quest here in the Batcave, and this one's called Manta Encounter. So it's going to be in the main room of the Batcave, and it's going to be on the lower level, so you can just kind of drop down near where the water is. And so look at this, I'm just going to drop down here as Green Lantern, and there is Aquaman there waiting for us. We haven't seen Aquaman in this game just yet, and so we're going to talk to him to initiate this side quest, and of course he's going to be dealing with Black Manta, who somehow ended up in the Batcave. He snuck in just like all the other enemies, I guess. And so basically there's going to be some spots that you can freeze on the ground, so we're going to switch over to Batman's ice suit or Arctic suit, whatever you want to call it, and we can just start freezing those spots. So you're going to notice some bouncing Lego objects. And when you freeze those spots, that's going to cause Black Manta to pop out and onto the ground, and then that's when you can hurt him. So it's essentially another scenario where you have to do it 3 times. So he's going to keep swimming around. We're going to freeze one of these spots on the ground. He's going to hit the iceberg. He's going to hop out, and you can do another heart of damage on him. And once you've done that 3 times, he's going to be toast. So we've taken out 2 hearts of health. He's swimming around again. We're going to freeze this spot here in the back. That's going to get him to pop out onto the dry land. And he's going to keep kind of hopping out and in, and eventually you're going to take out all of his health, and then Aquaman is going to start talking to you. He's going to say H2O, yeah, and that's going to give you a gold brick for taking on Black Manta. But guys, that is all the collectibles and all the side quests here in the Batcave in LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. Like this video if you enjoyed it, dislike it if not, subscribe for more content like this. See you guys next time here on Quick Break Games.